TMC leader, the strong man in Sandesh Khali, who was facing the accusations, Sheikh Shahjahan, has been arrested finally. Sheikh Shahjahan arrested from Sandesh Khali in Bengal. He will be produced in court at about 2 p.m. TMC's Sheikh Shahjahan has been arrested, remember, after 55 days. BJP calls the arrest a mere eyewash. Will seek a CBI probe in Calcutta High Court because the police will not do the job of ensuring his persecution. The TMC meanwhile says, look, we arrested him within 5 days after the court nod to the police. So a lot of political showdown also taking place. Ritik Mondal joining me this morning for the latest news that's coming on this. That's a big news, Ritik, because at this point, remember, the big question remained, where is he? Why is he not being arrested? And of all places, Sandesh Khali is where he was hiding all this while.
Exactly, and it took at least 55 days to nab this particular man who has been alleged with several charges like gang rape and assault to the poorer section of the society. Now he has been arrested very dramatically. Let me tell you what the sources are telling our channel, that as we have learned from our sources, that since yesterday afternoon, there was a massive, police drill that was being conducted in the area, the vicinity where Sheikh Shahjahan hails from, particularly in Chorberia, in Sandesh Khali, and in Minakha. We are given to understand that he has been arrested yesterday somewhere from the Minakha, and it comes under the Minakha jurisdictions, which is particularly a part of Sandesh Khali. But the big questions remain that where exactly he was. He was absconding for last 55 days, remember, and after several courts' direction and after the Calcutta High Court came down heavily for time and again against the police action, that why the police is not being able to arrest Sheikh Shahjahan. We are given to understand that late last night he has been arrested, and as precautionary measures, Pooja, the Sheikh Shahjahan, the main perpetrator behind this all atrocities against women and people in Sandesh Khali, has been brought to the Bashirat court at the wee hour this morning because we do understand police is currently trying to avoid any further backlashes or any kind of protest because he is the strongman of Trinamool Congress. Remember, in the day when the ED officials raided Sheikh Shahjahan police in the month of January, how they were attacked with a large number of his followers. Allegedly, they were attacked, manhandled, and Self Forces Jawans were also heckled by over thousands of people over there. So, which is why possibly
on our screens for the viewer watching right now this morning, the visuals is from Basirhat. Basirhat is where the man will be produced at about 2 p.m. in the afternoon at the Basirhat court. But to be found from Sandesh Khali, where all this while these women were making allegations, makes me think something, Ritik, that, is it possible that he could have been using his clout also if he were hiding in Sandesh Khali all this while to discourage women, to discourage other people from speaking. But what happens here on? Because let's also agree that these are charges. These are claims and allegations by these women will have to be proven in court by law, by evidence. So do you think also the police has a long case ahead of him?
Well, definitely, we have to wait till the official confirmations, and we are given to understand that around 9ish in this morning, the DIG of this particular region will be addressing a press conference. Then the sequence of his arrest will be clear by then, and as of now, what we have learned that he has been arrested. But as you rightly pointed out, exactly where Sheikh Shahjahan was for last 55 days. Remember, it is not about the Sheikh Shahjahan only. We time and again visited those tensions on area, Pooja, and we have learned that several of his close aides, including his brother Sheikh Shiraj, who is still, I believe, he is still absconding, and police is yet to ascertain his whereabouts. They all were alleged by women and people over there for atrocities for a prolonged time. How these all allegations gone unchecked by by the administration? That's the pertinent question that is being asked by all opposition parties, the BJP, left, Congress, and that is the question are being raised by the Calcutta High Court for several times. So there is a clear hunch that pressures were mounted on police, and which is why possibly TMC in last couple of days you would have seen that like what exactly happened that TMC reacted that in coming next 7 days he will be arrested. And after such statement came from the top leaders of Trinamool Congress, within 2 days we see that the Sheikh Shah Jahan, the prime accused in this the entire case, has been nabbed by very dramatically, we are told, by police administrations. There is a thorough police raids are being conducted by Rapid Action Forces and top cops of Sandesh, the North Chobbish Pargana since yesterday afternoon, and which is why possibly he has been arrested somewhere in Minakha. And this is very significant that if things goes like that, it means that he was hiding somewhere in his the kingdom, and which is largely spread across this Sundarban Delta, which is a beautiful part of Bengal. And currently he has been arrested. Possibly BJP is also pushing and raising questions on his arrest. That's why he was being able to.
You mentioned BJP, Ritik. Stay on with me, because just about a short while ago I spoke to BJP spokesperson Priyanka Tibrewal. The BJP has definitely escalated this issue as well. They had gone on the ground. They had spoken and at least tried to speak to more and more women and the survivors, or as they call the testimonies of those who have suffered from this exploitation network. And we're not talking about weeks or months, we're talking about years of this exploitation network that was running in Bengal. Here's what BJP's leader now has to say.
This is nothing but an eye watch. With my petition in the High Court, I had said that since the courts have now said that, there is no kind of stay or anything in regard to the matter of Shah Jahan, the police will come out in 48 hours. You see my videos. I had said exactly the time I had said that within 48 hours, now the police will show that how competent they are and they will arrest him. Because police knew where Sheikh Shah Jahan is, and it was the police who was giving protection. See, he has been arrested on his terms and conditions just to show that he has been arrested. There has been a proper contract with the government, with Mamata Banerjee and the police, that, he will be given all kinds of luxuries during his arrest with the police as well as the jail custody. Not just that, it has also been said that he will be given a bed at the Woodburn Hospital and he will operate the elections from there along with a phone. Now, these are the conditions I've already told you, which I know that these conditions have been spoken to him, and on that ground only he has given his arrest.